He like, the waiter pants where they're like pants, but they dry quickly, but then you can zip the legs off and they turn and get their convertible pant shorts.
Yeah,
that's what you need. I mean, do you want to just talk about World Cup? You can have like a little sports corner.
I don't have anything to say.
I haven't been watching it that much. It's all been Tracy.
Oh.
She's just like, the World Cup's on. We don't have Fox, so we're all watching the Telemundo feed on Peacock, but she's fluent in Spanish, so it's fine. So she's just watching it in Spanish.
Oh,
and I'm just like,
damn.
And I'm just like,
That's awesome.
Soccer also is not like, you don't
really need.
You don't actually need to know what the commentators are saying. In fact, the emotion from the Spanish announcers is probably better, honestly. So that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear Alexi Lawless complaining about America, So
yeah. I mean, it would be nice.
Not the way he.
Can you get? You can't get closed captioning that translates it.
Oh, I never thought about that, but I don't care. It's fine. It's fine fine enough to watch. I don't need the English speaking announcers.
Well, if we're talking about the World Cup, I assume we've started.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Sure. I did buy Fox. I paid for frickin' Fox.
Wait, so did you buy for the Fox Sports thing, or did you buy like a YouTube TV or type?
No. I bought the Fox add-on, the Fox Sports thing. Yeah, which is $20 a month, and the only thing I'm going to watch is the World Cup. But it's 6 weeks, and I tried to watch Peacock, and I don't understand enough about what's going on that I can do that.
There is nothing you need to know. They kick the ball one direction, they kick it the other. If it goes in the net, they scored.
Yeah. I learned so much about fouls and yellow cards, and I thought it was helpful. Plus, I know that they're saying somebody's name and not something else.
Yeah, but when you're watching the Spanish feed, they're speaking a bunch of Spanish, and then they say Joe Smith, and then they go back to Spanish. So I'm like, okay, so I know what they're saying.
Who was the guy that scored the 2 goals? What was his name? I don't think I could have picked it out.
I don't know what game you're talking about. So
the USA game.
I didn't watch the US game.
But it was the USA game.
Yeah. I mean, I think I saw bits of it, but I was doing something at the time. So
it was like Belugo or something like that.
Look, if there's an entire World Cup, if there are teams from around the world, are you really going to worry about watching the U.S. game?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can watch much better soccer
you can
players.
Watch yeah.
No, not okay. USA won 4-1, had like the best game of like their World Cup history. And it was like the first time that they scored. They were up by 3-0. First time that they outscored by 3 points. It was like a perfect game. It was really.
Who are they playing against?
Paraguay, or they say it differently. Paraguay. I don't know if they're any good or not, but whatever happened, it was very impressive. And then the next morning, I listened to Brendan Hunt's podcast, and that guy from Ted Lasso, Beard, was completely off the. He was just hysterical, lost his shit for like 20 minutes
about the game.
Mm-hmm. And I was excited because he was excited. People care.
I'm not saying people don't care.
Justin Trudeau was there. Actually, everybody was there.
Yeah, why did he choose the American game instead of Canada's opener?
Yeah.
He said he had boyfriend duties.
That's right. Katy
Perry
but
he was still rooting for Canada. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how they all got from the World Cup to the next game like so quickly.
Yeah, so why is everyone talking about the Knicks?
Oh, Tori.
Okay.
I don't watch the NBA, and I understand what's going on there.
Well, you know that they won. You know they won.
Wait, they're a basketball team, right?
Yes.
Tori.
Okay.
Tori, you're a New Yorker. Lapsed,
yeah,
but
but
still.
I was never.
Yeah, but
not one of the like New Yorkers that paid attention to sports.
All right, but
one
still,
of the New Yorkers that got annoyed when they would do a parade about sports because I didn't know.
I have no rooting interest in the Knicks, but it is the first time they won in 53 years, so that's pretty cool. They beat a team that is honestly should be more talented than them, so that's cool. The one game they lost in their entire playoff run was the one that Trump ruined, so that's pretty cool.
Look, I'm very happy for Spike Lee.
Yeah,
I thought
all I know is Mamdani was elected, and then the Knicks win the cup or win the title. So
and Mariska,
you're welcome.
Mariska Hargitay was like losing her shit for like 2 days.
All right, she and Taylor Swift are fans now.
Yeah, and Ben Stiller was like filming a documentary series on his iPhone while he was there. I know.
The best joke I saw about it was because there were 1,000 celebrities at the games in New York.
Yeah.
But the best joke I saw was it was a photo of Taylor Swift and Mariska Hargitay, and it was a guy who covers sports saying like the biggest move made was that Taylor subbed out the least interesting Haim sister for Mariska because she was also with the Haim sisters, but like
right. I did see something about how she got them to make like special T-shirts that were all Knicks puns.
Yes, I saw those. I don't know why Taylor's whatever. It's fine if you just want to root for a team. You don't have to have you could just be rich and go to the games and have fun and enjoy it for the spectacle.
No, I like her way better. Like make specialty T-shirts. Why not?
No, right.
I'm more interested than that.
Than think she has any alliance.
She lives in New York.
Oh, does she? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She lived there for a while.
Not from there. She should be technically like a 76ers fan or something.
What team are you technically supposed to be a fan of, Justin?
I don't have.
Isn't it the pig team?
Wouldn't you be like OKC or something?
God. Hell no. I never chose a team. If I have to root, I usually actually do go with the Celtics. Because I know, but
they're nearby.
They are nearby, so I feel but I grew up with other teams in the other sports, so I wasn't a Boston fan. Also, Boston fans are the worst.
Vermont doesn't have any teams, so we always get to root for whoever. Like my mom loved the Dallas Cowboys.
That's wrong. That's so wrong. If you live in Vermont and you can root for anyone, that's the last team you should root for.
Well, she liked Elliott Smith. Or whatever his name is. Who was it?
Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith.
Elliott Smith was
Dancing with the Stars is Emmett Smith.
Emmett Smith. Yes, Dancing with the Stars is Emmett Smith, not the really depressing musician.
It's like it's like picking the Yankees. They're just
a lot of people pick the
bullies.
Yankees.
Yeah,
I know because they're bullies.
That's right. It's important to remember, especially in light of Lord Castleton's most recent surprise article, that the Yankees are the true evil empire of baseball and not the Los Angeles Dodgers, who have done nothing wrong and should have been included as good guys winning championships.
No.
Lord Castleton just does not like the fact that there are so many Japanese players on the Dodgers. It's a truly international team.
Why are there so many Japanese players on the Dodgers?
Because
the Dodgers is their payroll actually higher than the Yankees now?
The payroll is not even the highest in the league, Dustin. So first, the Mets, who are terrible, have the highest payroll in the league. So it's not just about money. It's about excellence and putting together a compelling argument for why players want to play there. And also,
it's about.
I feel like you're writing a rebuttal right now. Like, are you going to write a piece?
Look, I may or may not have called Lord Castleton immediately upon reading the piece and yelled at him for leaving out
Because you
the
could have given
Dodgers.
him a quote.
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Welcome to another episode of Podjiba, the Podjiba television podcast, which we've already started.
Or a
but that's
sports
fine.
podcast, apparently.
No, not really. It's just TV-related sports. I'm Podjiba comedy editor Dan Hamamura. With me, as always, are Podjiba managing editor Tori Preston.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Tori. And I didn't even notice his name until now, but he keeps it in case of emergency, Dustin case.
Thank you.
It's Dustin
I
Rolls.
just got that.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh, come on.
Break glass, Dustin case.
Yeah.
And yet, if the room hasn't been cleaned for a while, it's a dusty case.
Dusty case. Dusty case that you keep around just in case you need that
exactly.
dusty case.
I got a lot of dust in the wind growing up.
All right.
I like that better, actually. That's pretty good.
We have been talking about sports, but it's all TV related or celebrity related. It's fine. Look, it's all related to what we do here.
Which is apparently paid $20 a month for Fox.
Just the sports. You're not getting any other Fox things out of it?
I think you get it when you get Fox, you get all the Fox, but I don't think there's anything on Fox that I need because typically anything I watch on Fox is also on Hulu.
Right.
Okay, wait. So what channels do you actually get?
Oh, I have no idea. I really don't know. I just go to the World Cup games.
Do you get Roku now that they've agreed to buy Roku?
Oh, no. Speaking of the World Cup, I just want to see if Iran or
it's 1-1.
Oh, it is. Okay.
You've got it up.
I don't have it up, but I did check the score a few minutes ago.
I don't know why I'm so interested in that, but I'm kind of rooting for Iran.
That's the correct answer, Dustin.
Yeah.
But I also like New Zealand. I don't know.
Why?
I have no idea.
All right, so
Dustin,
I don't know. You're not rooting for San Marino, who's not in the World Cup, but they are the worst ranked team in FIFA, which I learned today because I was looking up the rankings and I want to see who's worst. It's San Marino, which I did not know was a country. It's a tiny country it's surrounded by Italy. It's just like a little thing that's everywhere around them is Italy. They're landlocked by Italy. They are ranked 211th in the FIFA rankings. I looked at their historical rankings. They were 210th, and then they dropped to 211th. Feel bad for San Marino. They're not in the World Cup. But.
No.
But Cape Verde is, and they had a big day today.
That's right. They beat Spain 0-0.
Yes.
Because
0-0, how did they beat?
Because Spain should have blown them out.
Well, yeah.
So the fact that they tied is a win.
Is Cape Verde a country?
Yes, it's a small island nation off of Portugal, which I definitely knew before today.
Anyway, and Spain probably should have done better.
You see how much we learn about geography from the World Cup?
That's true. I learn about geography and international corruption. Those are the two main things you learn.
From FIFA, yeah.
From FIFA.
Tracks.
Anyway, I don't have a good transition, but...
Well, who is supposed to be the best team? It's Spain.
I thought it's Spain,
Brazil?
France. Brazil is top 5, I think. I think it's Spain, France, some order of Spain, France, and Argentina.
Yeah, I was gonna say Argentina's got to be up there.
I don't know. They're around. They're all near the top.
But England is not.
England's up there. England is top 5 or 6. Why good, Dustin?
Well, because that's where
not even rooting for America.
Most of the soccer that we know about, it comes from England.
That's because you have a very Anglo-centric view of the world, Dustin.
Yeah,
well, it's because I watch Welcome to Wrexham.
You don't watch it on Telemundo.
That's not even the top league, Dustin.
Wrexham is still on, by the way.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't know how this season ends pretty much tells me how this season ends.
Oh, they don't win.
Yeah. If they won, I'd know.
Are they going to get relegated again?
No, they're not going to get relegated. There's no way, because at this point in the season, there's like 10 games left, and they're in the playoffs.
Okay.
I don't know if they're actually going to make it to the playoffs. They're like on the cusp, so they might not. But it would have been like almost too much to have them go to the Premier League
again
this year.
Yeah,
like about last year's team or this year's team?
It's about the one that ended in April.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
But they're very good again. But they're just not. I don't think they're good enough to go to the Premier League yet. But it is miraculous that they continue to be as good as they are. Although none of the players are the same.
Right.
They just shed players every 2 weeks. So all these people that you got to know in the first and the second season are gone. But the coach somehow is still there.
Well, they're doing well.
Right. And even poor Humphrey Kerr has kind of been demoted.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
he's just
not a real team director.
I know he wasn't. I know.
Also,
but
he had to go write on SNL UK. So he's busy.
Oh, he writes on that?
Yeah, he was on
I actually did not know that. That makes sense. I mean, he's doing fine. He showed up this season to say basically, I'm still a part of the team, but I'm not that close anymore. It's not the same. I miss it. But I understand that, you get bigger and you have to get like people who are actually professional.
There is something. I mean, I haven't watched in a while, but this does sound similar to the way that like startup stories would go in tech before tech became completely evil, where like you have these people who just like come up and they're scrappy and they build a thing and it's successful, but then they become so successful that the people who would be in leadership are actually no longer suited to or equipped to really lead in that same way.
Once it scales, they just can't handle that.
Yeah, all these players played themselves out of jobs.
Yeah.
And there was that Mullen. Was it Mullen?
Yeah, Mullen.
It was like
Paul
Mullins.
Paul Mullen, huge star, and he got dropped last year.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking.
And he was their star player.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The show is still wildly compelling to me. And it's a little less Ryan and Rob this year. I mean, they still show up and do little talking head stuff, and they still show up to the games to root, but it doesn't feel like it's about them anymore.
Yeah. They've moved on to doing other things. Whereas, like, I think their presence kind of in the early days, like that they were the story and they're not the story anymore.
Also,
which
I think that Ryan Reynolds bought part of another team somewhere, a different sport, maybe. I don't remember.
And Rob needs to get back to work, making It's Always Sunny.
Sure.
Oh yeah, don't they have another season to do?
Yeah, I feel like they just finished filming.
Oh, okay.
I think so, because he had to. In the most recent episode, he had like a long week where he had to go to, England and then back to America to film Always Sunny, and then back to England again.
Oh, poor him.
I know. Poor guy. I know.
It also is why they don't have the Always Sunny podcast anymore, because someone got too busy.
Well, did you see the thing where his son took his phone when they were on a road trip and started just using Rob's Instagram handle, like responding to people as Rob?
No.
And like the whole ride.
That's great.
And he was like, he wasn't lying about it. It was like, he says, like, hey, I took my dad's phone, like, ask me anything. Like, doesn't ask me anything, like, but on Rob's Instagram account. And then, as it goes on, he's like, oh shit, he's asking me what I'm doing. Hold on, guys. Hold on. He's like,
it was like a video AMA?
No, it wasn't a video. It was literally like just text answers, like in the comments of a photo or something. But like, he makes it very clear that like, I took my dad's phone. He doesn't know I'm doing this. What do you want to know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, yeah, Dad's asking me. Well, I just told him I'm like looking something up, or like he's just, and like just giving his dad, like just making fun of dumb shit that Rob says.
That's great. I'm all for it.
Wait, should we talk about the quick? I mean, now that we're on the American things blending with British things and blah 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 blah, do we want to talk about the next season of Only Murders in the Building?
Sure. Because
the cast is insane.
I forgot who else besides Tennant.
Okay, so it's what they just announced is Tennant, David Tennant, Nicola Coughlan, Jodie Whittaker, Jim Broadbent.
Two doctors.
Jim Broadbent, Richard Ayoade, Adrian Lucas, and Catherine Hunter. So they just were added. But apparently I missed the last round of casting on it, because the last round of casting announced Jennifer Saunders, Chantel Simone Ashley from Broadchurch, Amara Chadha Patel, Rhea Norwood, Matthew Beard, Sharon Horgan, Martin Freeman, Jerry Halliwell, Jamie Dimitro. I love him. Anjana Vasan, Jane Horrocks, Derek Jacobi, and Leslie Nichol. So
the season is clearly set in England, yes?
Yes. Yes. Couple people from, so you've got a couple people from, Harry Potter, a couple people from Doctor Who, Bridgerton, like it's a couple people from Bridgerton. It's just everything. They investigate London's newest mystery.
I enjoy that. And Iode was also announced on Taskmaster this week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's going to be busy.
Yes. Along with Matt Lucas, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a real push-pull.
Yeah, maybe he'll be fine on Taskmaster. Everybody's so likable on that show. It's hard to imagine even Matt Lucas could be unlikable.
I mean, I feel like it could go the other way, where Ayoade is like such a stick in the mud that he becomes unlikable on Taskmaster.
I don't know. Stick in the muds often work on Taskmaster.
They always have one, right?
Yeah, and he's the perfect one. And he was he was great on whatever the laugh LOL.
Yeah, last one laughing.
Yeah.
I was surprised that they haven't had Ayoade before.
On Taskmaster? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
He's done everything else. But it's funny because a lot of the people that I was like, oh, I'm surprised, like when they did the Celebrity Traders UK like season 2 announcement, because everyone was like, oh, like Michael Sheen's on it, where's David Tennant, or like you have all of these real celebrities, and there are always people that you're like, oh, I wonder like why they didn't get so and so or so and so, and it's like, oh, here's the reason, because everyone that you were wondering why they weren't on Celebrity Traders is in Only Murders, or vice versa,
right?
Like, you can only do so many things.
Yeah. But I find it all very exciting.
As do I.
Honestly,
and hopefully
though,
he'll be on 4 seasons.
If you've got 2 Doctor Who's, like, why wouldn't you just get the others?
I don't know, but also I wonder if they'll do a Doctor. Because the Only Murders, they often play themselves, so maybe they'll have a Doctor Who thing going on, and that's how they'll relaunch the series.
Yeah, because BBC just announced that they are not going forward with the Christmas special. So and Russell T Davies is leaving the show.
Right.
So that whole cliffhanger, the desperate cliffhanger of like, the Doctor regenerating into Billy Piper. There is not any resolution on that front. They had promised that there would be like a spectacular Christmas special to like pay all that off, and that's gone.
There still could be, just not this Christmas.
No, they've said this. Yeah, not this Christmas, and they're gonna have to
figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I think
No.
they needed a reboot and take some time off, and like I like the idea of Russell Davies coming back, but I don't think that
it wasn't what
worked as
Yeah.
He didn't have the same magic as the
first
Eccleston
time
in Tenet
around.
years. Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
hard to, because he was still trying to pull from that.
Yeah, it was exactly what it needed at the time, but it's so cheesy when you watch it now, which is fine. That's great, but I don't think he couldn't quite find the level of authentic cheese that would work for today.
Right.
I think that was what was missing. And I really feel bad because a lot of times with Doctor Who, it's like they hire these incredible actors and the material just is not, it doesn't work. For it's not the actor. I always feel bad when the actor is not served by the material.
Right.
Because it feels like this I don't know. It's like I love Jodie Whittaker. I loved her as the Doctor.
Yeah.
I did not love like her episodes were sporadically entertaining.
Yeah.
I loved Ncuti Gatwa. I thought he was an incredible Doctor despite all of the complaints. Did not really like the writing for him. And it wasn't his performance issue.
Right.
The show has been what it should be since Matt Smith. That was the last time it was great.
And I think Capaldi, I think Capaldi was an interesting one because I think that there were some genuinely great episodes. It just wasn't as consistent as it was like in Tennant and Smith. Capaldi had like fantastic episodes and episodes you will never remember. And it was one or the other.
Yeah.
I think that Matt Smith was, as much as like Tennant is the emotional favorite, I think Matt Smith's tenure was the best.
His also, though, I feel like he had the best companion story.
Yeah, and that was it. And it was the Moffat taking over. That's where I think like a lot of people always shit on Stephen Moffat, but it's like the reason you're able to shit on him now is because of what he pulled off in especially like the first 2 seasons he did with Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason why like that was when the show really took off worldwide.
Right.
And it was that consistency, the like season-long arcs, the companions, like all of it, like that all was under him. And now it's become like that's the thing everyone else is trying to live up to or reframe, like trying to get back to not having to do that, just being able to have episodic adventures. And it's like, I appreciate that, but I also think like, there's a reason why people really enjoyed it. Like Moffat was really good at it when he was good.
So I just thought of this. I think I know the solution to fix Doctor Who. You need someone who can write fast, who can keep it consistent, who always has great casting. Is it not time for an American
Don't say
in
Ryan
charge
Murphy.
of Doctor Who? No, not Ryan Murphy. Is it not time
Matt
for
Stone
Doctor
and Trey
Who
Parker
to join the Sheridan-verse?
God.
He will go into his closet. He will come out in 3 days with an entire season of Doctor Who ready to go.
Excuse me, it's Dutton Who.
Oh God.
Yeah, it all takes place on a ranch in Texas. But you know what? There was the American season or the American episodes.
4 character archetypes.
Yeah. Where their big guest star was Mark Shepard, who's not American.
But look, he gets the stars to show up for his shows. So
he really does. He'd have like Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford is Doctor Who.
He could do it somehow.
They had the War Doctor. Harrison Ford could be the angry, the grumpy Doctor.
I could deal with the grumpy Doctor.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Capaldi?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, but then you went in thinking he was going to be the grumpy Doctor, and then he turned into the rock star Doctor.
That's true. But he was grumpy for a
And
while.
we've already got a rock star in Lestat. Oh, look at that. See what I did? See what I did there?
Oh, shit. That was professional, Dustin.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's nothing really to say. Look.
There's
the vampire
nothing
Lestat.
to say.
No, nothing
He's
to say.
He's sleeping with his mother.
Oh, yeah. I loved how often they said edipiphanal, or how did they phrase it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't remember, but I know what you're saying.
I was not expecting. So I knew the season would feel different. Obviously, it's not the same. It's modern and rock star, and you've got this whole different aesthetic to the show. But I still was under the impression that it was more or less season 3 of Interview with a Vampire. And what I'm really coming to appreciate is not just the shift what the shift in point of view has allowed the show to be, which is now it is more of a comedy than it ever was before. Like it was Interview with a Vampire was rarely funny in the way that Vampire Lestat is genuinely funny most
It
of the
is
time.
funny,
And it's
yes.
his point of view, his narration, here's everything, but just, yeah. And it's weird because I don't think you could really enjoy the show without having seen Interview with a Vampire, like even the Louis stuff coming back. Like, I don't think you could get it without the first seasons of the show, but I really appreciate that they have created something that is a fluid continuation of what we've already invested in and is also something completely distinct. Like, it feels like, yes, this is a new show, a new series, not another season. And yes, he's
Eric
sleeping with his mother.
Bogosian's, yes. And apparently that's okay.
Well, because he's also her father.
What?
He turned her into a vampire. He turned he became a vampire, and then he saved her by turning her into a vampire, which means that his mother is also his daughter.
And that makes it better.
It makes it actually sound like something that Moffat would have done with Doctor Who. But yeah, it's okay. And what he keeps stressing is like, don't worry, it's okay for vampires.
I mean, I buy it.
Yeah. I think he should be able to sleep with whoever he wants. And she's great.
She is. And the bickering with the bandmates is kind of my favorite thing right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice having more human characters who are like more intimately involved in what's going on and like getting to see their reactions.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to like, this is his life right now. He can't just like kill them and move on. It's like, no, this is my band. He has to kind of deal with it. And yeah, Eric Bogosian still being around. Like, oh.
And he's so much more fun this season.
Yeah.
Because he's a vampire.
Because he's a vampire, but he didn't get any of the cool tricks. So I'm very much enjoying this season.
As am I. And I didn't expect to.
I was worried it was going to become, I was skeptical. I thought it might have become a victim of its own hype. Like the first 2 seasons were so much better than they had any right to be. And then this one seems like such a big, showy, in your face, like move to make. And it just felt very like, I feel like they might.
Louis is more fun.
Yes. And I like how much of the show is other characters rehashing and continuing to complain about the events of Interview with a Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it all hinges on Lestat is pissed that the book was published, that Louis gave those interviews. Louis is pissed that the book was published because he was not given a heads up. He would have said no. Daniel Malloy, like the Bogosian character, is also kind of pissed, but still sort of working with the Talamasca, and like he's just kind of caught in the middle and whatever. He doesn't give a shit. He's still figuring out how to be a vampire. But it was like they took the manuscript from him. It doesn't seem like he really had a say in getting it published either. And it's just characters just continually going around in circles, rehashing like what is essentially the plot of the first 2 seasons and whether it was accurate or not, which is a really interesting way to drive home like what I think people didn't fully grasp when they were watching the first 2 seasons, which was how subjective it was, like how you weren't just watching a TV show. You were watching a person's narration, a person's version of events. And the season has really, like, by writing it into all the bickering and stuff like that, really hammers home that, like, you can't really trust everything. Like, you know what happened, but you don't really necessarily. Like, all of these characters have different versions.
It's fun. What's the Iran score, Dan?
Let's see. It is still 1-1. They're early in the second half.
Okay.
Pouring myself some more of my wine specialty.
Is it the Prosecco stuff?
Yeah, the juicy, the Secco Tropical. I'm going to keep buying this as long as it's at the store.
I'm almost. This is my last Japanese beer, so
appropriately
I will
so.
need something else.
Well, you're about to go to Japan, so I think you'll be fine.
That's true. Yeah, but I don't know. It might be hard to drink. It's going to be wrangling people, but we'll see.
I
Dustin,
thought you were going to say it's going to be hard to drink because I won't have that flavor of having crossed the Pacific, that slightly old flavor.
Although I feel like this was probably brewed in the U.S. Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Dustin, what are you drinking?
Lemonade and vodka. I finished my vodka tonight. So I have to buy more. I tried beer again. I'm not into beer anymore. Something happened to me. I don't know.
Is it because you're a teacher now?
I don't think so.
You just need the harder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon he's going to loop around to moonshine.
Ooh, moonshine. Like the Duke boys. We don't talk enough about how the Duke boys were bootleggers. I mean, talk about the fact that they were probably Confederate people, but they were
I feel
bootleggers.
like that was a given, and it's not that we don't talk enough about that part of it. We just don't talk about the Dukes of Hazzard.
Right.
Well, and maybe that's for the best. But also, I love the Dukes of Hazzard growing up. And yes, they also played Dixie. Jesus.
I don't think I've ever actually seen an episode. I've just seen maybe occasional clips, and really, I've probably seen more joke references to the Dukes of Hazzard than I have actual Dukes of Hazzard.
You've seen the Johnny Knoxville, Jessica Simpson.
I have not.
I have, unfortunately.
I mean,
I've seen the
I
trailer.
Just know it exists.
Yeah.
It's very bad.
Who was the other one? Was it Sean William Scott? Was the other?
I think
Duke?
so.
Yes, and then yeah.
Jessica
I mean,
it's a great
Simpson
cast.
Daisy.
I don't know what the problem is. Yeah.
What happened to Sean William Scott? Where did he go?
He was just in something.
Around. Yeah.
He did Lethal.
Wasn't he just in
final season of Lethal Weapon?
No, he was in Righteous Gemstones, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't he the guy? Yeah.
Okay, good for him.
He was just in that. He was main cast in Welcome to Flatch, Dustin.
Oh, I watched that.
He's main cast in Shifting Gears.
Wait.
The Tim Allen, Kat
I watched that too.
And Sean William Scott sitcom.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
He
Dustin.
is. He's terrible in that.
Wow. Maybe you just forget what Sean William Scott looks like.
No.
I think he just forgets what he's watched.
That's probably more
that
likely.
too.
Because you write it for the content, and then it's out of your brain.
Kind of. Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes.
Not.
So you guys
Widow's
haven't watched
Bay.
anything.
We watched Widow's Bay.
Oh yeah. Your theory is great. It's also what I'm thinking. I mean, everyone is thinking it. It's got to be Evan.
Yeah. Yes.
When they said it was when they said it was Ruth, I was like, But your take on it is,
it's gonna make.
Then there's no reason not to kill Evan, and that's where it's going to get really interesting. I do appreciate how they just jump to the idea that like, oh, because this woman was never married and we have no record of having kids, she must not have ever had kids. And it's like
that too. Yeah.
That was kind of funny, but it works specifically because they're laying out the genealogy of the whole island on the projector with the translucent slides and writing it, and I'm like, that's why it works, because they're doing it.
Tom is not the dad.
Why do you think he's not the dad?
I just have the feeling he's not the dad.
He's not the person. He's not the island resident. His wife was. Although, didn't they meet off the island?
They did meet off the island.
So she must have been able to leave, which doesn't make sense. So then she can't be.
That's why I think that.
You think Tom's not the dad?
I think that Tom's not the dad. And maybe that's why she was so depressed. I don't know. But it's going to be a good finale. Another finale. This is like the 6th finale of the season.
I don't know anything you guys are talking about.
And it doesn't matter because it got picked up for a second season.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm really happy at how well the show is doing.
And I have an email friend who is on it, who was my friend from
Manifest.
Yes, and he's on this.
Dustin, don't out people, Dustin.
Oh
no, do it. It's nice for you to actually like one of the shows that he's on.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, don't accidentally,
No, it's
whatever.
It's fine. It's Ollie, and Ollie. He's really excited that we both like the show that he's on, as opposed to before.
Did the last one also.
I didn't like Manifest.
You kept writing.
Why did you? Yeah, why did you save it?
You brought it back, Dustin.
Yeah, you manifested it.
Ollie, by the way, was also in Oppenheimer. He had a pretty significant role in that.
In what?
Oppenheimer.
Oh.
Not a TV show.
Did you tell him you hated it?
I did. I liked Oppenheimer. Everybody liked Oppenheimer.
Did you, Dustin?
I think it would be funny if you're friends with someone and you're just like shitting on his work every time.
Speaking of shitting on work, oh my God, did either of you see Disclosure Day?
No.
I had no intention of watching it.
The last 20 minutes are amazing. The first 2 hours are so shit. Just absolute shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. The trailers were exhausting to me.
Don't tell that to my dad, because he only goes to the movies like once a year, and he's excited about Disclosure Day.
Okay. I'm happy for him.
It's just so boring. He might like it. I mean, it's kind of like it's like a boomer movie.
It's no Over Your Dead Body.
Yes.
I was really happy that
already on
VOD.
It. I can't believe it's already on VOD.
It
came out in March, right? I mean, it's at least a 60-day window.
It wasn't supposed to have been like that. That movie just came out because Ready or Not, Here I Come just came out, because in my mind it's still April.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't know how it is already mid-June.
Mid-June.
Devil Wears Prada 2 hasn't even come out yet in my brain.
It's because the weather is always the same where you are. We have seasons.
No, that's not true. It's definitely a lot warmer now.
Here too.
I have to start drinking.
I don't care
beer.
for
That's
it.
how you know.
It goes from warm to warmer to just genuinely hot. And here it's like it could do all of that in a week and also be bitterly cold.
It has, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that the way it is here.
All right, one of you put the Boroughs on. I still have not watched it.
Oh, that's Dustin.
I watched it all this week.
You did.
I don't know why. Oh, I do know why.
The content?
No, it wasn't even that. I don't think I'm going to write about it. I was like, I had to take my daughters to the mall, and I didn't want to go in. So I stayed in the car, and I had my phone, and Netflix is the only thing I can watch at a fast speed in my car on my phone. So I was like, fuck it, I'll watch the first episode.
As the duffers intended on your phone in a mall parking lot.
Yes.
You watched
I watched like
thing?
2 episodes. Well, like 2 episodes, and then I went home and I was like, you know what? It's light and it's fun, and it's Alfred Molina and Alfred Woodard, and it's a great cast, and Gina Davis, and it's
a great cast fun. And Gina Davis, Dustin.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
That does sound like what you meant.
Gina Davis is great. The whole thing is just it's sort of like Amblin plus it was Cocoon Amblin. It wasn't. No. But it has a sort of.
But it kind of is. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, it's the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, it has that sort of feel, sort of goofy, charming sci-fi.
But there's horror. Or no?
I mean, not really. I mean, sort of.
And everyone in the Boroughs is older than the cast of Cocoon when Cocoon came out.
So much older. Yeah.
Which is wild. And looks so much better.
I'm literally older than Wilford Brimley was in Cocoon. Sadly.
Yeah, that's one of those like great mind fucks when you get to the age where you're like, I am older than Wilford Brimley in Cocoon. Oh man. I love Alfred Molina.
He's so good in this. And Janelle Malone, where's she been? She was in it.
Oh.
How do I even know where? No, has she? Where do I know Jenna? Where do we even know Jenna Malone? She was a kid in.
Yeah.
The movie 13.
She was in The Hunger Games, number 2.
Oh.
But no, I mean, she's been in a lot of stuff.
Neon Demon.
Yep.
That was a few years ago. When has she done anything recently?
Probably.
Dan's looking up scores. He can't look
I'm
up
looking up scores and I'm looking up her. Oh, she was the voice on One Battle After Another, Dustin. The greeting code voice. Yes. She was in Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1.
I watched that. Don't remember her, but
she was in Love Lies Bleeding, which I didn't see. She was in Little Death, which I've never heard of. She was in Rebel Moon Part 1.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So up until those things, the last one was... Okay. Oh, no, Rebel Moon.
Horizon was last year. It's Quentin Tarantino's favorite movie the last 5 years. And Horizon and the Matt Damon, Ben Affleck cop movie. Horizon was shit. I don't know what the hell Tarantino's talking about.
But it's a singular vision of a auteur filmmaker.
I don't like. Is he not watching horror movies? Because there's so many good horror movies.
I don't know what Tarantino watches. Dustin. Oh, so you
Dustin
wrote about
almost
Exit 8.
says something nice and then turns around.
I did write about Exit 8.
Yeah, but you didn't like Exit 8 more than Backrooms.
I liked them about the same, which is to say I didn't love either one of them. But Exit 8 was simpler.
It was a lot simpler.
It's a lot of walking around.
Yeah, that's the video game, Dustin.
Yeah, it felt a little bit like watching a video game. What do you think the
Death Stranding movie is going to be? It's going to be mostly walking, except there's a baby. It's the only difference.
It's weird to make it. That is one of those games that's so weird to make a movie out of because it's already basically the movie. Has real actors, you don't need to turn it into the movie.
You have Conan O'Brien. What else do you need?
Yeah. It's the movie. Just get somebody else to push the buttons and you just sit back and enjoy it.
That's true.
Oh, if we're talking about video games, they announced. Well, I don't know if it was a new announcement or if I just didn't know, but my favorite video game is the sequel is finally coming out in September. Control 2, which I think has a name. Not Control 2, it's Control Resistance, or I forget. They came up with some
Control
title.
is your favorite video game?
No, it's one of them. Not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, again, video game that I didn't actually play. I just got to watch.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about it because it's the Alan Wake people doing.
Oh yeah.
There's only one video game that's worth any salt.
Zelda.
Earthworm
Hatoru
Jim.
Boyfriend. The visual novel where you're dating a pigeon.
What?
Or wait, is it Hatoful? Maybe it's Hatoful Boyfriend. Anyway. Yes, it's a Dustin, you've played the Japanese dating simulation games. You're a noted fan of the genre.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dustin, Dustin, not no but. And Hatoful Boyfriend is the postmodern send-up of the genre, which both celebrates and makes fun of.
Critiques. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to date
You're trying to date a pigeon, and I think there are ways to die in the game, which is not always true for this genre. Which also reminds me, Dustin, did you ever play the KFC visual novel dating sim, where you're trying to date?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, there was a hot Colonel Sanders and like an anime version, and then you're trying to date him, or he's trying to date you. I don't know. It's unimportant. The point is, it's on the internet somewhere. Don't worry, Dustin. I'll send you the link. You don't have to pretend, Dustin. It's 2026. Everyone can do anything.
Now Dustin will do whatever you tell him to do. He watched Exit 8, so if you just tell him, like, here's...
Dustin, you should play the KFC dating sim.
You sold me on Exit 8 because of the Backrooms comparison, and I thought that would make good content.
Yes. I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking
oh my God.
Good dating simulator is good content. It came out in 2019. It is free to play. You have to download it? Oh, that might be tough.
Do you understand that there's like an entire genre of games that are just dating simulators? Like people, like you play a game and your role, you have to win over a character or possibly sometimes multiple characters if you want to go for like the harem ending.
Just reading. Like that's essentially all you're doing.
Yeah, there's not really stuff. It's like you select a response and it'll make their affection for you go up or down, and you just it's like a choose your own well, no, not really, but it's
that's about right.
They're interactive stories more than anything, but you get to kind of like decide what your character says at important points to see if you can get a person to fall in love with you. And sometimes that person is Colonel Sanders and sometimes that person is a pigeon.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the simulation in that David, what's his name, has to go through in.
You're just
making up stuff. No, I'm actually bringing it back to TV. I'm bringing it back to TV, but I can't remember the name of the show because we've already memory holed it because it ended last year and we didn't love the ending. It was the Rob McElhenney Mythic Quest. Mythic Quest was the show, and then what's his name has to go through like the dating training in like the VR game.
I remember
it's basically that. If you play like that's essentially the game, except it's not real people on the other side.
You have no idea what we're talking about.
Anyway, Dustin, I'm recommending it to you for no reason whatsoever.
I know Mythic Quest. I don't know what you've recommended to me. A visual novel or a video game?
You're gonna play I Love You, Colonel Sanders, the
I don't even know how
branded.
I would do that.
Don't worry, I'll send you all the information. All you gotta do is boot it up on your computer. And you're gonna report back on the storytelling of the game.
It is a dating simulator.
It's basically you're playing a TV show.
I'm married.
Except that it's fine. It's all role play. You're dating Colonel Sanders. Or you're trying to date Colonel Sanders.
Don't worry, honey. It's just Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. Yeah.
Well, it's hot Colonel Sanders, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's right around when they introduced the hot Colonel Sanders, and everyone was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
All right. That's all. I'm glad that we wasted a few minutes on that nonsense.
Are you?
Yes, because we still have 5.5 minutes left.
Okay.
And that's enough time to talk very briefly about 30 seconds on Top Chef.
Yeah.
Dustin, you watched
You'll never
the
be
ending of
able
Top
to
Chef?
stick. I did. You'll never be able to talk about Top Chef for only 30 seconds.
Yes, I will, because it was fine. The right person won. Rhoda, representing Hawaii. Congratulations to Rhoda. Seeger was back. He behaved himself. There's also a big thing online where people are trying to dissect all of the interactions between Rhoda and Seeger because people are pretty sure they're secretly dating. Okay, that's all I have to say about Top Chef. Tori has a
didn't
rant.
Seeger get voted out like twice?
Seeger got voted out
he was
once,
the asshole.
and then was saved by like weird circumstances. And then he was the one who had the meltdown when he got voted out the second time.
Right.
And then
so was he just
well, because for the final challenge, they all get to have one eliminated contestant come back and be their assistant, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
And Rhoda got Seeger, and they already had like a good relationship before, like where like they clearly got along, and everyone's like, "What's going on here?" But now the rumor mill is aflying. Dustin, he was in Hawaii for the finale watch party at her restaurant, and so anyway, there are rumors. There are a lot of rumors. Anyway, Tori has a rant.
No, I don't have a rant. I do need to talk. I've ranted about Paw Patrol. That's fine. No, I want to talk about Devil in Silver.
Okay, Tori has to talk about Devil in Silver.
So I finally finished it. Dan Stevens is great. And I think it doesn't. I feel bad because I think having things like Vampire Lestat or Widow's Bay, which are like superior seeming like horror shows, did not kind of operating at the same time did not do Devil in Silver any favors. Also, it had zero buzz despite being the third season of The Terror. What I will say is, despite the slow start, it definitely felt a little like muddled. It's like, character ends up in this mental hospital kind of accidental, like he didn't really do anything wrong, but then administratively kind of can't manage to leave. But as the show picks up, and then there is a monster in the hospital that seems to be picking people off, and some of the long-term residents seem to have some idea of what's going on. And the beginning of the show series kind of plays off of like, well, is there a monster? Is it some sort of supernatural thing, a ghost or whatever? Is it something that's like misunderstood? And you don't, because you also can't always trust, like, especially Pepper, who's Dan Stevens' character, like his perception of things. But then characters keep dying in often brutal and pretty hilarious ways. Like every time a character seems like they're finally going to do the right thing and help the residents of this asylum, essentially, the character just dies. So there is like some force. The other thing that makes it confusing is that there is a monster, and then people have these visions of this doctor who had been there before, who kind of designed the treatment. And you're like, okay, well, are they the same? Is the doctor the monster, or what's going on? So the big finale, they kind of finally show some flashbacks and reveal kind of what was going on in the past. And it's been going on for like decades. There was a doctor there who started the hospital, and his method of treatment was lobotomies. He would do frontal lobe lobotomies on the patients to make them calm and compliant, no matter what was going on with them. Pretty much everyone just got a lobotomy. There was also a patient there who I think had been lobotomized, and he finds out that the doctor is quitting to go on the road to like spread his treatment to the rest of the US. He's going to become a traveling lobotomizer. And so the patient kills him, like just bashes his head in, to prevent him from going out and hurting other people. So now you've got the doctor, it's like, it seems like, well, the doctor is haunting the hospital, trying to find somebody to take him out, to like put, and he has to, it's like, there's a consent thing. The person has to kind of consent to be possessed by this spirit to go. And then the patient, the old man who had, who is now an old man, the patient who had bashed his head in, is the guy who became the monster and is also killing people. And it's like not really clear like what's going on. Basically, Devil in Silver, I think it's like ultimately there really is a devil. The doctor was not really the bad guy. The doctor was just the person that this devil was inhabiting, and now he's wearing the doctor's face as he tries to find another vessel. And likewise, whatever he had done has turned and the reason why the patient becomes a monster is because he is the current vessel for the doctor, for that devil. Whatever. So there's like, it's all going on. It's very muddled, but it leads to some genuinely good horror moments. And the payoff that kind of where I think it worked was that Dan Stevens' character he's really annoying for most of it.
He finally dances. No, he doesn't dance.
God, I fucking wish. God, I just wish it was Legion. But he's a character who, similar to his character in Legion, he's a guy who sort of always thinks he's the good guy. He's always trying to do the right thing, and you find out the reason he was always trying to do the right thing is because there's this one moment in his life where he did the wrong thing. He like found out he had a kid that he didn't know he had, and the mom was sick.
Oh.
And he has this one chance to get this kid out of foster care. But he was not ready to be a dad, and he had no idea his ex-girlfriend had gotten pregnant, and he's just like, what? And he like takes the kid out to dinner and then takes him back to the foster house and leaves the kid. So he like abandons this child. And he's always regretted it. Or just he like knows why he did it, but he's like, the guilt has constantly made him jump in and try to do better things. And so in the finale, the kid happens to be visiting him. And the kid's like going to college. He's older now. And the kid ends up not knowing what's going on, becoming the like consenting vessel for the devil. And the kid can walk out of the hospital. So the devil has now gotten his ride out. And I think Dan Stevens' character saves him like essentially with love. Like just doesn't beat him up, like hugs him or something, but essentially like absorbs, like takes it, like consents to taking it to save his son.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ends with him in a mental hospital, like he's never going to get out, and he knows it, and he's just got this devil who's in the face of the lobotomizing doctor just screaming at him constantly, and it's just like he's going to spend the rest of his life trying to find a balance between those two things. But now he's repaired his relationship with this kid, and he's like, that's going to help him. I don't know. The horror stuff in it worked. It wasn't always great. I'm still not really clear on how all of the different monsters worked, but it was kind of cool that there was a real hospital backstory to it, and also, I think, a real devil. It was all of it. The show kind of found a way to be all of it. And Stephen Root got, I think he got beheaded by a dumbwaiter.
Oh, well.
Asif Manvi got his face bashed in.
Oh, I love Asif Manvi.
Judith Light jumped off of a fence. Everyone died. So many people died. So.
AMC.
But just watch The Vampire Lestat if you're going to have AMC.
All right. Well, unless you want to talk, Dustin, about the other KFC-related propaganda, which I forgot about, which was the 2020 Lifetime mini-movie A Recipe for Seduction starring Mario Lopez as Colonel Sanders.
I watched Chicken Nugget.
I remember that.
It was so funny. I don't know if it was meant to be funny. I think it was.
It had to have been. Why would you do that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, not as funny or brilliant as Chicken Nugget, Dustin. So that's not KFC.
Nothing can be.
That's just a brilliant show.
Dustin finally agrees.
Yeah. It's about time, Dustin. Anyway, that's the show. We actually will be off for the next 2 weeks because of my vacation. So
Dan, because of Dan.
Unless Tori and Dustin, you're always welcome to record.
No. This is Dan's fault.
We don't want you to miss anything.
No, Dan, we would never do this without you.
Didn't you guys do an episode?
We tried it one time. It was weird.
Wait,
Did
who
we?
was the
We
guest?
brought
I
someone
forget.
on, right?
You brought someone on, I think.
It
I
was a
just
mistake.
remember sending you my list of things that I do, and you were like, "What the hell is this?" Anyway, that's the show. We'll be back in July. I'm sure we will have watched much more TV. The World Cup will almost be done by then. So, or it'll be like, I don't know, in the knockout stages. There's so many more teams now. 48 teams. The knockout stage is just 32. 2/3 of the teams make the playoff. Come on. That's a little so ridiculous.
World Cup, is that copyrighted or trademarked like the way the Super Bowl is?
Good
Can
question.
we start doing a World Cup bracket?
I don't think we could. I think we'd have to say international football tournament bracket.
A global vessel?
Global vessel tournament. The global vessel tournament for TV would be even trickier because it starts with a group stage where every show would have to go head to head against every other show, and then we would go from there to a bracket. So it's like it's a more complicated process.
I feel like we did that one time. There was
Did
like
we?
a cartoon section. There was like a
Oh no, I don't mean. But those were still like you lose once and you're out.
Yeah.
In this version, you could actually lose at least one head-to-head matchup and still be in if you beat out the other.
But that would actually be that would be great. Because it's always sad when you just get to a point where like two favorites are again, and one of them is out. If they have like a chance at redemption, I would be really.
They would have a chance at redemption. Maybe we'll
this
think
is
about
not going to happen.
Dustin, what are we going to talk about in July? There's no television.
There's always a Taylor Sheridan show.
We don't.
Yeah, but we don't talk about it
this week.
Whatever.
I tried to get you to sign off on Taylor Sheridan's Doctor Who, and you just were not interested.
Not biting.
Yeah,
you were like, that'll sully the Sheridan name.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Anyway, we will be back in a few weeks. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.